Ajaxar Academy YouTube channel. In this session, I am going to discuss motion under gravity daily practice problems. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to our channel. Please share your valuable comments in the comment section. Okay, let us go to the today's session. First one. A body is thrown upwards with speed 10 meters per second from the top of a tower of height 40 meters. The total time taken by the body to reach the ground is. Here we have to calculate the total time taken by the body to reach the ground. Given speed 10 meters per second. Let us go to the solution. Given speed u is equals to 10 meters per second and height they given as 40 meters. We have to calculate t. So h is equals to minus ut plus half gt square. Substituting h nothing but 40 minus 10 into t plus half g 10 into t square. So this 40 is equals to minus 10 into t plus half 10 t square. 2 ones 2 5s. So this equation can be written as 5t square minus 10t is equals to 40 or 5t square minus 10t minus 40 is equals to 0. So this is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c. Now finding the roots, this can be written as, now taking with the division with the 5. 5 ones are 5 and 5 twos are 10 and 5 eights are 40. So t square minus 2t minus 8 is equals to 0. Minus 2t, the splitting of the factors, minus 4t plus 2t minus 8 is equals to 0. Here t of t minus 4 and this here 2 can be written as 2 of t minus 4. So here the common is t minus 4. So t minus 4 of t plus 2 is equals to 0. So from this either t minus 4 is equal to 0 or t plus 2 is equals to 0. So if t minus 4 is equals to 0, we are getting t is equals to 4. If t plus 2 is equals to 0, we are getting t is equals to minus 2. So the answer is t is equals to 4 seconds. Therefore, t is equals to 4 seconds. Okay, next we'll go to the next question. A body is dropped from a height of h. It covers 36% of total height in last second. The height h is, here we have to calculate the height. Let us go to the solution. Here a body is dropped from a height h. It covers 36%. So h is equals to half gt square. Here a body is falling body, u is equals to 0. So h is equals to half gt square. This is considered as equation number 1. So in the last second, distance travelled is equals to 0.6 h. In the last second, distance travelled is equals to 0.6 h. So t minus 1 is equals to h minus 0.6 h. So h is equals to This can be written as half gn square. So Sn is equals to, here they given us 36 percentage. So for nth second, that is 36 by 100 into n. This can be written as 4 9 ja 36 and 4 25 ja. So this is equals to 9 by 25 h. Now Sn is equals to g of n minus 1 by 2. Sn we are getting 9 by 25 into h, that is equals to g of n minus 1 by 2. H is equals to half g n square. So 9 by 25 into 1 by 2 g n square, substituting h value here. So g into n minus 1 by 2. Here since h is equals to half g n square, g gets cancels. So this can be written as 9n square by 25 into 2 is equals to 2n minus 1 by 2. 2 gets cancels. Now taking cross multiplication, 9n square is equals to 25 into 2n minus 1. So this 9n square is equals to 25 to the 50n minus 25. So this equation becomes 9n square minus 50n plus 25 is equals to 0. Now we are finding the roots, and this can be written as 9n square minus 45n minus 5n plus 25 is equals to 0. So 9n square minus 50n plus 25 is equals to 0. As 9n square minus 45n minus 5n plus 25 is equals to 0. So here taking 9n as common, n minus 5, and here minus 5, then it becomes 9 minus 5 is equal to 0. Either 9n minus 5 is equal to 0 or n minus 5 is equals to 0. So if 9n minus 5 is equals to 0, then 9n is equal to 5, n is equals to 5 by 9 here, or n minus 5 is equals to 0, n is equals to 5. So substituting the value of n in h equation, that is half g n square. So that is equals to half g nothing but 10, n nothing but 5 square. 2 ones 2 5s are 5 into 5 square, how much? 25. 25 into 5, 125 meters. So height we are getting 125 meters. So therefore h is equals to 125 meters. Okay. A person is sitting on the top of a tower of height 16 meters. He drops balls at regular intervals of time. When the first ball reaches the ground, he just drops the fifth ball. Find the position of second ball from the tower. Let us go to the solution. Height of the tower h is equals to 16 meters, and its initial velocity is equals to 0. T1 is equals to root 2h by g. Now substituting h value 2 into 16 by 10, z value 10. So 2 ones 2 5s are 16 into 2 by 10, that is 32 by 10. So T1 is equals to, we are getting 32 by 10, nothing but root 3.2. So root 3.2 is equals to 1.8 seconds. So T1 we are getting 1.8 seconds. Time interval between two successive water drops delta T is equals to time interval between two successive water drops delta T is equals to T1 by n minus 1. T1 we are getting 1.8 by here 5 drops, 5 minus 1, so 1.8 by 4. So that is, this can be written as 18 by 40. So this is delta T, we are getting 0.45. Time taken by the second drop. Time taken by the second drop, T2 is equals to T1 minus delta T. So T2 is equals to 1.8 minus 0.45, that is equals to 1.35. So T2 is equals to, we are getting 1.35. Next, height of this second drop from the tap H2 is equals to, now we are finding the position of second ball from the tower. So that is H2 is equals to half G T2 square, that is equals to half into Z 10 T2, we are getting 1.35 whole square. So 2 ones 2 fives, 5 into 1.35 whole square, we are getting 9.11 meters approximately. So therefore H2 is equals to 9 meters. Okay, next we will go to the next question. In this question, a balloon is ascending at a velocity of 12 meters per second and acceleration 2 meters per second square. A packet is dropped from it when it is at a height of 65 meters from the ground. The time taken by the packet to reach the ground is, here we have to calculate time taken by the packet to reach the ground. Suppose from it a balloon is ascending with a velocity of, at a height of, this height of this is 65 meters and balloon is ascending with a velocity 12 meters per second, and this is after it reaches the ground. We have to calculate the time. So let us go to the solution. U is equals to, given 12 meters per second and A is equals to minus 10 meters per second square and S is equals to minus 65 meters. T, we have to calculate time. So S is equals to ut plus half a t square. Now substituting values, minus 65 is equals to 12 into t minus half into 10 into t square. So minus 65 is equals to 12t minus 2 ones 2 fives minus 5t square. So 5t square here, dividing with minus entire equation, then it becomes 65 is equals to minus 12t plus 5t square. So this can be written as 5t square minus 12t is equals to 65, or 5t square minus 12t minus 65 is equals to 0. So this can be written as 5t square minus 25t plus 13t minus 65 is equals to 0. So here taking 5t as common, t minus 5, and here 13, t 13 5 is 65. So 5t plus 13 is equals to 0, or t minus 5 is equals to 0. So at last 5t is equals to minus 13, t is equals to minus 13 by 5, or t minus 5 is equals to 0, t is equals to 5. So therefore t is equals to 5 seconds. Okay. A ball is released from the top of a tower of height h meters. It takes 3 seconds to reach the ground. What is the position of the ball in t by 3 seconds? Okay. Now let us go to the solution. Here, from here to ball is released to this ground, and here freely falling body u is equals to 0 meters per second, and acceleration due to gravity is acting vertically downwards, and this is the ground. So u is equals to 0, h is equals to half g t square, ut plus half g t square, u is equals to 0, so half g t square. So here it takes 3 seconds to reach the ground. So first g capital T substituting capital T square. Consider this as equation number 1. After t by 3 seconds, now we are calculating the distance. X is equals to ut plus half g t square. U is equals to 0, t is equals to t by 3. After t by 3 seconds, x is equals to 0 into t by 3 0 plus half g into t by 3 whole square. So x is equals to half g t square by 9. So this is equals to, can be written as 1 by 9 into half g t square, since half g t square is equals to h. So x is equals to, substituting in the place of half g t square h, so we are getting x equal to h by 9. So therefore position of the ball with respect to ground position of ball with respect to ground h minus x, h minus x, that is equal to h minus h by 9. So that is equals to h minus h by 9, 9h by 9h minus h by 9, it gives 8h by 9. So that is position of the ball with respect to ground is 8h by 9. Okay, 8h by 9 is the final answer. Okay, next we will go to the next question. A ball is thrown vertically down with velocity of 5 meters per second. With what velocity should another ball be thrown down after 2 seconds so that it can hit the first ball in 2 seconds? Okay, let us go to the solution. This the ball is throwing. First, this is with velocity 5 meters per second. Height of this ball is t is equal here. With what velocity should another ball be thrown after 2 seconds? So for the first ball, for ball 1, u is equals to 5 meters per second and t is equals to 4 seconds. For the second ball, for ball 2, u is equals to here u, same u meters per second, then in given t is equals to 2 seconds. For collisions at equal height, h is equals to ut plus half gt square. So this is equals to ut plus half gt square is equals to u into 2 plus half g, nothing but 10t square. Now substituting here, they given us for the first ball 5 meters per second. So 5 into t they given us 4 seconds plus half into g 10, t 4 square is equals to 2u plus 2 ones 2 5s 5 t square. Here 2 ones 2 5s. 5 into 4 20 plus here 5 into 4 square 16, 16 5s are 80, that is equals to 2u plus 5t square. Here t they given as 2 seconds. So substituting here t value 2 square, nothing but 4, 5 4s 20. So 2u plus 20 is equals to 20 plus 80 100. So 2u plus 20 is equals to 100. So 2u is equals to 100 minus 20 80. U is equals to 80 by 2. 2 ones 2 40s. So u is equals to 40 meters per second. Okay, next we will go to the next question. The water drops falls at regular intervals from a tap 5 meters above the ground. The third drop is leaving the tap at the instant the first drop touches the ground. How far above the ground is the second drop at that instant? Now let us go to the solution. Here this is tap drops at a height of ground to height 5 meters, third drop, second drop, first drop, total time t. So now they given as height h is equals to 5 meters and its initial velocity is 0, time taken by the body to reach the ground time taken by the body to reach the ground, h is equals to ut plus half gt square. U is equals to 0, so 0 into t 0, half gt square. From this t square is equals to 2h by g. So from this you can write as t1 is equals to 2h by g. So T1 is equals to 2h by g. substituting root 2 into h value 5 by 10, root of 10 by 10, we are getting 1 second. So T1 is equals to 1 second. Time interval between two successive water drops. Time interval between two successive water drops, delta T is equals to T1 by n minus 1. So that is equals to T1, we are getting 1, and n nothing but 3 drops, 3 minus 1, 3 minus 1, 2. So time taken by the second drop. Time taken by the second drop, T2 is equals to T1 minus delta T. So T2 is equals to T1 nothing but 1, 1 minus 1 by 2. 1 minus 1 by 2, we are getting 1 by 2. So height of the second drop from tap. Height of second drop from tap H2 is equals to half G T2 square. Now substituting G and T values in this, we get values. H2 is equals to half G nothing but 10, T2 nothing but 1 by 2 whole square, 2 ones, 2 fives. So H2 is equals to, we are getting 5 by 4. Now height of second drop from ground, that is equals to H minus H2, 5 minus 5 by 4, that is 20 minus 5 by 4, 15 by 4. 15 by 4 is equals to 3.75 meters. So therefore height of second drop from the ground is 3.75 meters. Okay, next we will go to the next question. Some milk drops fall at regular intervals from leakage in vessel 20 meters above the ground. The first drop strikes the ground. When fourth drop is leaving the leakage, the height of second drop from ground is. Now let us go to the solution. Here milk drops fall at regular intervals from the liquids. Here suppose from here to at a height, this is ground, they given as height 20 meters, and the first drop strikes the ground when fourth drop is leaving the leakage. Height of second drop from the ground. Okay. Now they given as height h is equals to 20 meters, and its freely falling body, its initial velocity u is equals to 0. The time taken by the body to reach the ground, time taken by the body to reach the ground, T is equals to square root of 2h by g. Now substituting this equation from your rating, since h is equals to half g t square, from this equation t is equals to root of 2h by g. So substituting h value in this, we get T1 is equals to root of 2h by g. that is equals to 2 into 20 by g value 10, 10 ones, 10 twos. So we are getting root 4, that is equals to 2 seconds. So t1 is equals to 2 seconds. Now time interval between successive water drops delta t is equals to time interval between two successive water drops delta t is equals to t1 by n minus 1. Here 4 drops, 4 minus 1. So that is equals to t1 value 2 seconds. So substituting 2, 4 minus 1, 3. So delta t we are getting 2 by 3. So time taken by the second drop t2 is equals to t1 minus delta t. So t nothing but 2, delta t we are getting 2 by 3. 6 minus 2 by 3 taking LCM. So we are getting t2 value 4 by 3. t2 is equals to 4 by 3. So now next height of the second drop from the tap H2 is equals to half H2 is equals to half G T2 square. So that is equals to half into 10 into T2 value 4 by 3 whole square. 2 ones, 2 fives. 5 into 4 square 16 by 9. So that is 16 fives are 80 by 9. So height of second drop from the ground, height of second drop from ground, that is equals to H minus H2, that is equals to 20 minus 80 by 9. 20 into 9, 180. 180 minus 80, 100. 100 by 9. So that is equals to, final answer is 100 by 9. Okay, next we will go to the next question. A boy standing at the top of a tower of 20 meters height drops a stone. Assuming g is equals to 10 meter per second square, the velocity with which it hits the ground is. Here we have to calculate velocity with which it hits the ground. Let us go to the solution. Here velocity v is equals to square root of u square plus 2gh, that is equals to u 0 plus 2 into g 10, h value they given as 20. So that is equals to 20 into 2 40, 40 into 10 400. So root of 400 we are getting 20 meters per second. So therefore the velocity with which it hits the ground v is equals to velocity v is equals to we are getting 20 meters per second. Okay, thanks for watching this video.